Don't want anyone peeping on private matters. So, oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Absolute priestess. Lads, rip him apart. This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds. Do you hear the Absolute's voice? Do you feel her inside you? I already said I'd help you, mate. But I'll fix you one at a time, right here in the chapel. Send 'em through. You might think you're in charge, but you ain't a drow anymore. You're a flesh puppet. You'll pay for talking back. Let's get your head fixed once and for all. Ready to clear your head? Ready to figure out what's going on with those shadows in your head? Open your papers, freak. It's time. Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. Powers? No, they're delusions that thing's eating your brain. Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark you. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. No. You ain't leaving till we get to the bottom of this. You could be dangerous. I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. The brand marks your flesh. Her voice purifies your mind. So drink this. It'll purify ya. The Absolute is upon ya. What you doing in here? No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? But there's no secrets between us, true soul. Let me take a look and find out what it did to you. No need to panic, though. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself. Already spoke to one of your mates. A true soul, just like you. Said I'd help them, and that goes for you as well. Careful. There's monsters on the loose, and I ain't talking about wargs and ogres. A creature. There's definitely something rotten in there. That creature's turning your brain into broth, boiling away your memories. Think you're special, do ya? You're not. And I know what happens next. Your teeth fall out, your skin rips off, and you turn into one of them. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. Do you even know who you are anymore? Another special visitor. You've been touched by the Absolute, haven't you? Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. What? No! Someone come here and help me! Now! What are you hiding in there? There's some weird shadows swimming around. She loves me! You lot ain't proved yourselves yet. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. Maybe I can help with that. Didn't realise you were a true soul. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me. Are you ready for the Absolute's mark on your flesh? You wanted to talk privately, so here we are. What's bothering you? Look how he struggles. Don't do yourself a mischief now. You're so adorable when you're angry, pet. Pity those looks will be torn open before long. Oh, well. Hey? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. God. Everything. Everyone. Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. You should be sprouting tentacles by now. But you're still the same kind of ugly you always was. You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one. You can't. The Absolute will crush you. Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. You've come to the right place. I feel you in there, digging around. Let's the faithful recognise one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with you. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Hold still. I can't fix what's wrong with you. Best pray to the Absolute for help. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute. Maybe that's what the creature wants you to think. Can't get any privacy around here. It's not me you need to be frightened of. It's what that thing in your head is gonna do to ya. That's because she chose me. You're not worthy yet. There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret? How do you escape? I'll chop you to messes. None of you are worthy. Such a disappointment. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business. Ha! You ain't going nowhere. Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Faith is obedience. Surprised to see you still standing. You ready to figure out what that critter's doing to your head? Ready to figure out what's going on with those shadows in your head? Only those that have faith are welcome here. Clear off before I cut ya. Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next. Clear off! Oh, look how they struggle. Don't do yourself a mischief now. I know that much. I saw the whole horrible story in your memories. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Your flesh is marked. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. You think you can hurt me? This'll be good. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. My mother's swollen gut. A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Obey the drow. You ain't gonna lay a finger on me. You're finished. Good to see you still standing. Ready to figure out what that critter in your head is doing? Maybe you don't need me to. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me. So, God. Stop it! Why would I want to do that? Heretic. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Get in here! We've got trouble! I guess we're doing this the hard way, then. Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel. Do what us true souls command. Spill the blood of non-believers. Hold still. Time's the one thing you don't have. We gotta get this thing out now. There's something wicked burrowed in your brain. I can't get a grip on it. Let's start praying for help. And I don't have to do nothing but wait. That thing inside your head is gonna eat your brain from the inside out. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Hells, that is horrible. Can see why you'd want to keep it secret. It involves you putting your trust in the absolute. Simple. Ready for the fire, are ya? You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. If I set you free, you'll be sucking out my brains as soon as I turn my back. It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding? You're so handsome when you're angry, pet. Pity those looks will be torn open before long. Oh, well. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles. You're too feeble. Her voice is a blade. It'd cut your brain to bits. One of your mates asked to talk in private, so here we are. What's bothering you? And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the absolute. Now here's somebody special. The absolute has touched you, hasn't she? You won't regret this. Hang on. Somebody's nabbed my potion. You've come to the right place. Disappointing not to have my own squiddy. But your giblets'll make for a tasty supper. Lies! I'm stronger than ever. And I've got the absolute on my side. Still looking to get your head fixed? Best ask the absolute for help. I can't figure it out. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. I'm gonna split your head open. It's a liquid blessing. It'll cleanse you. And it tastes better than that rot gut at the party. Can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive for what comes next. Dead. Infidel. Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. Oh, look how she struggles. Don't do yourself a mischief now. This ain't right. Why are you resisting me if you're one with the Absolute? You poking around in my mush. Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. I only deal with those what have faith. Clear off. What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. You're so pretty when you're angry, pet. Oh, pity those looks will be torn open before long. Oh, well. Works both ways, mate. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. I'm going to keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every whimper and scream. Sweet dreams. But you're not ready to become true souls yet. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Serve the Absolute and you may be chosen. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. It's too late to help ya. It already was. No need to panic, though. The Absolute will protect me. You don't stand a chance.